Hi guys, I wanted to bring a video to you about something that's really important. A lot of people struggle with this that I coach, and I'm sure a lot of other people too that I don't coach. So I'm hoping me sharing this video is going to help people with the ones that are struggling with these issues. And I've been challenged by my mentor to post a video about something that I personally have struggled with in the past and sometimes have a little bit of difficulties with still. So in my job, I get to hear a lot of personal issues, problems that my clients face, what they go through, and it's really important for me to get that information so that I can help them with whatever they're struggling with. So I feel like it's only fair that you guys get to know something that I struggle with. And I actually have two things I'm going to talk about today. They kind of link up together. So the first one is body image. A lot of people struggle with this, and I do too. I was basically overweight since middle school, and in high school I got made fun of a bit for it. And so I never felt highly about how I looked. Had some health issues with varicose veins, so I had veins popping out on my legs, and just a couple years ago I got surgery to get those taken off, and now, I mean, obviously they look a lot better than they did, but I still sometimes struggle with the fact that I have bigger thighs than what can typically fit into decent sized jeans. So it's hard for me when winter comes around and I have to get my jeans out, and it's a mental battle, emotional battle. So even though I'm a trainer, I'm not perfect. I do struggle with that sometimes, and I've really gotten to the point that in the last couple months I've gotten a lot better. So just in recent time, about how I talk to myself, and how I view myself. And if I see that I'm going down the path of negative self-talk, I start turning myself back. And looking at everything that I'm capable of and what my body is capable of doing, and I feel like that's a lot more important. So I usually set myself a goal of, getting better at more push-ups or something like that. And just seeing what I'm capable of helps me. So I don't care if I'm a size 2 or a size 0. I can do probably a lot more push-ups than you guys. So the second thing I wanted to talk about too with body image a lot of times comes along with emotional eating. And so a long time I struggled with emotional eating. Didn't really matter what emotion it was. I honestly just always turned to food whenever I was stressed out or upset or hurt feelings or even happy. I would eat. So now I've gotten so much more progress made with that. I don't hardly ever emotionally eat, and if I do, I know what I'm doing. Where before I had no clue why I was eating, or I didn't even think about it. I just was eating, and I was like, wow, what just happened? And it was gone. So I was like, oh well, it's gone. Like, what's next? Now I realize ahead of time that typically it's if I'm overwhelmed or stressed out, which happens all the time. I'll be able to see that that's why. So I can try and adjust my thinking, and maybe take the dogs and go for a walk or something like that instead of sitting in front of the fridge trying to figure out what I can eat, because that really doesn't do anything anyways. And then definitely doesn't help with the body image, because you're eating extra calories that you don't really need anyways. You're not hungry, you're just stressed out. So just kind of going through all that in my head every time it comes up typically helps me a lot. But it's constant, and it's something that a lot of people struggle with a lot, and the only way to overcome it is to keep on pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, like this video is for me. So my mentor had challenged me to do something out of my comfort zone like this, and It's definitely out of my comfort zone, so I feel like you guys can definitely do that out of your comfort zone too. If I've done it, you guys can do it. And you guys can message me. I would definitely appreciate if you guys wanted any assistance at all, or if you need help or questions or just somebody to talk to. I would be happy to talk to you. I'm here to help, and that's all my goal is as a trainer, is to help people, as many people as I can. So you can comment below this video, or you can send me a personal message, and I would be happy to talk to you. Talk soon. Bye.